SpongeBob SquarePants, the apple of every millennial's eye. Charming young man shaped exactly like a square, or more like a kitchen sponge in the sink. But wait, what about his two parents, Margaret and Harold? They look like realistic sponges, which could only mean two things. Either SpongeBob is adopted, or SpongeBob is not a real sponge. Get ready for my biggest theory yet. This is the robot theory. If you think SpongeBob is a weird TV show, you're not alone. The countless times when they throw a joke that's weird enough to the point where it seems like it's a portal to another dimension full of meaning. It's like a picture that contains 1,000 words but doesn't look like it. Bikini Bottom is just a mountain full of weirdos that can't beat most of the TV shows out there. I'm determined to use all the hints to find the thread to connect this theory. Now let's get into this. In order to find out where SpongeBob came from, we first need to analyze his physical traits. By looking at SpongeBob, we can tell that he is bright yellow and shaped like a rectangular prism. His parents, on the other hand, look much more distinct. His mother is shaped like a natural circular sponge that is light orange. His father is shaped like a natural oval sponge with a pinkish brown color. Judging by the appearances, his mother looks like she got the same eyes as SpongeBob, which is cool, I guess. But other than that, they look nothing like each other. And the biggest fact is that she has hair, which justifies my point. His dad looks nothing like him. I mean, take a look at him. Other than the pants, there is nothing about his appearance that matches with SpongeBob. If you are still not convinced that SpongeBob is not the real son of Margaret and Harold SquarePants, then take a look at the clip. In the episode Truth or Square, SpongeBob remembered being in his mom's womb where he wanted to go to the Krusty Krab and tried the Krabby Patty for the first time.
I don't know. This doesn't look like a family restaurant.
Would you like to eat here? What would you like?
Krabby Patty!
But it makes no sense since the average person's earliest memories can be recalled at 2, but in this clip SpongeBob is not even born, and not to mention babies can't start talking until 2 or 3. And we see him talking before birth. How can this be possible? Could this have all just been a dream? In the episode Sleepy Time, we can see that dreams in Bikini Bottom seem very realistic, so SpongeBob could be dreaming.
You can talk!
In dreams, one is not tethered by earthly limitations.
I think SpongeBob's parents probably adopted him since it didn't have any children. SpongeBob looks like a kitchen sponge which is made by humans. If you think I'm joking, then look at this. In many episodes, we see a running gag of a human hand interfering with the main characters. If you look at the SpongeBob theme song, the hand is literally everywhere. But wait, why is there a human hand? In the episode The Suds, SpongeBob gets sick and is going to the hospital where the doctor gives him a treatment where a human hand grabs SpongeBob and starts using him to clean things.
Woo! Ah! I can smell again! I feel as good as new.
But why? Because the humans on dry land are making a kitchen sponge commercial. Still not convinced? That's alright. In the episode Model Sponge, he thinks Mr. Krabs fired him and tried to look for a job. He was hired by a fish to be an actor for a TV commercial. Keep in mind, this wasn't any ordinary commercial. In the commercial, the hand is doing various cleaning jobs, which should be enough to convince you guys that he is not real.
I'm ready for my close-up, Mr. Director.
Very well.
Lose the pants!
What's happening?
In this scene, you'll be cleaning bathroom fixtures.
Okay. So where's my cleaning utensil?
Oh no, your bathroom is a disaster. Get it cleaned up fast with the new sponge. Just look at that shine. New sponge cuts through even the toughest grime and grit.
But then how does a kitchen sponge even talk? Many of you are aware that SpongeBob SquarePants works at the Krusty Krab no matter what. In the episode Big Pink Loser, he admitted paying $100 an hour to work for Mr. Krabs, which is just ridiculous.
And at $50 an hour, too.
When I started working here, I had to pay Mr. Krabs $100 an hour.
It makes no sense that somebody would pay Mr. Krabs to work for him. Maybe SpongeBob was made by Mr. Krabs and is not a living thing. More specifically, he might be a robot. Okay, nobody will believe this, but I just have one explanation that can convince you guys. In the episode No Free Rides, Mrs. Puff decided to give SpongeBob a driver's license so she never has to deal with him. When Mrs. Puff stole the car, SpongeBob was the radio in the car.
Now for some tunes.
And now back to KRUD. You won't get away with stealing my car!
Not enough to convince you? In the episode Chaperone, SpongeBob had an identical looking dummy that he used for Pearl's high school prom. At the end of the episode, we have seen the weirdest twist. The SpongeBob that claimed to not be a dummy was actually a dummy, which could mean that the SpongeBob that took the dummy at the end was a dummy himself, which proves that SpongeBob is not a real sponge. They call it a dummy, but it moves, which proves it's a robot, because the definition of a robot is a machine that replicates human movements. But wait, he can't be a robot since robots can't cry.
Now that you've ruined everything.
Or do they? This is an advanced robot that even humans can't make. Well, what about the SpongeBob that claimed to not be a dummy? Well, according to the proofs, I can safely say that they are both dummies. Mr. Krabs is a successful businessman that may have built hundreds of robots that are probably hidden around Bikini Bottom. This may explain why SpongeBob changed a lot in season 4. And that's the robot theory. This theory took a lot of effort, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. We finally revealed the truth of SpongeBob's origin. With that being said, please check out my other theories where I uncovered the meaning behind a character and an episode. Thanks for watching the video. Please like, comment, and subscribe to never miss another theory.